And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Spins. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. 6 to shoot. Here's Conley. Here's Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Ball from deep three-point land. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And the Jazz with possession here.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovic finds Conley. Bogdanovic, no good. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebound, Utah. From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Crowder with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And they're pushing it up. From deep, Conley. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Here's Booker driving inside to end the run. Here's the 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. The 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. Paul against Conley. It's blocked by Gobert.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. From deep, Conley. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Bogdanovic on the wing. Lets it go. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Bogdanovic has got his second basket.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Booker fires from way outside. And the Suns miss again.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Mitchell, good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Bridges outside. He takes it in. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Utah has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. To the middle. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell from downtown. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he's going for the lob. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Domination in the first.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Gobert no good. And it's Phoenix's ball, trailing by 17. Kept alive. And Ayton with the stuff.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Now Conley. He's got 9. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Okay, big man with muscles coming through. Gobert is hard to stop when he's looking to score.
And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Booker can't get it to go.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Tries the spin move. Left side, Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Booker for 3. He can't get it to go. And Utah will come the other way.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Stolen by Ayton.
Yo, watch Chris. Out. Shoot it.
Gobert against Bridges. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovich.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. Phoenix no good that time either.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
The shot by Conley, no good.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
And Ayton gets it to go.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Pass to O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Conley with the ball. He's got 11. 1:05 left in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Bridges.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Gobert finds Conley. O'Neal on the wing. No good on the triple. Here's Ayton. And he banks in the layup. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter.
And watching Chris distribute the basketball, you can see he has a sixth sense for where to go.
Pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Booker. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Off target from three-point range.
I can't believe he hasn't hit a shot all period. Someone else needs to step up and help close the gap.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Jazz out in front, deliver. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Fires in the triple. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. From deep, Conley buries it from 3.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answer 3.
It's Bridges on the wing. The baseline J. Another one falls for Phoenix.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Crowder with a steal. There's the 3. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Paul. Bridges has got 8 points here in the quarter. Utah has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Stolen by Booker. For 3, Bridges. It's not going to go for him, and it's Utah the other way.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Booker. Launches a 3. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. A line change here for Utah.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Phoenix no good that time either. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Clarkson outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. And another miss by Utah. The Suns have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. It's Bridges on the wing. From the corner. Utah with the rebound.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Clarkson for 3. The shot no good. Phoenix is shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. For 3, Booker. The rebound by Whiteside.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Crowder. Tipped. Here's House. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
That's tipped. Pass to Bridges. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. The shot that time not on target, and it's Utah the other way. Here's House. Knocks down the long J. House has got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Let's go with a three. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Jazz on D. Pass to Booker. For three. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah has gone 2 for 5 from three since halftime. Back to Clarkson. To the inside. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Crowder with the jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Alexander Walker. They get it again. Pass to House. Pascal from outside. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Boy, the Suns are struggling. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Knocks it down from distance. Paul's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Clarkson for three. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 rebounds in the game. Fires the three. And so it's the Utah Jazz. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They've had incredible success defensively.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in its center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Oh, good chance here for Pascal. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Pascal's got his first 2 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And here's Bridges. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Fires from the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. It's Bridges on the wing. Goes up at the elbow. Rebounded by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to House. Crowder with a steal. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. Utah shooting around 51%. That's a good number. And it's Clarkson missing. For Phoenix, they've got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. To the paint. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Booker against Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Three-pointer, Bridges. And Pascal secures it.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Tries to keep it alive. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. A different look for Utah. Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Conley subbed in for Alexander Walker. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. Tips it. Paul's shot is off.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
The kick out to Conley. Mitchell against Booker. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Bridges. It's intercepted.
2 minutes remaining.
And he lobs it up. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Outside Paul. Takes the three. And again, it's the Suns missing. And there's the foul. It's on Deandre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Utah's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Jazz.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Mike Conley.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Now here's Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Booker can't get it to go.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And another miss by Utah.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Crowder. From deep three-point range. That shot is off. It's off. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one to walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaFour.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge down on the sideline. David? So the Nuggets win the tip. Now here's Murray. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me, watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky. I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding.
Oh, we expect some fireworks tonight, don't we, Clark? These teams can really light it up.
Yeah, you've got great scores on both sides in this one, Kevin, and that makes it difficult to take anything away defensively. It's going to come down to, can you get a few turnovers and some extra possessions? Whichever team does that, I think comes out on top. Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Booker outside. Crowder a screen on Barton. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played, and Jokic slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Pass to Booker. For three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 5.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Murray outside. Kicks to Porter. Fires the 3. Bridges with the board. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Over Murray. And it's Paul missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Murray against Paul. Outside Gordon. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Suns. Pass to Booker. A shot missing. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. For 3, Murray. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Denver's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Barton kicks to Jokic. Driving in. Over Ayton. Jokic, no good. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by Booker. Denver shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. And Jokic throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Floats it up for Jokic. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Jokic is running and finished off by Porter.
Beautiful catch and flush right there by Porter Jr. gliding into that alley-oop.
Pass to Booker. Ayton a screen on Barton. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. It's Crowder on the wing. And the Suns miss again. The Nuggets leading by 6. Murray dishes to Barton. The pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Bridges with the board. Phoenix is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And it's Jokic missing. Jokic has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Puts it up. And he nails the jumper.
Well, it would be fun to check the number of points that Paul has generated running the pick and roll throughout his career. It's such a reliable play for him because he's so good at reading the defense.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 7 points for Devin Booker.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And Barton throws it down.
Barton is athletic and has great vertical, so he's terrific at throwing it down when he gets close to the basket.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns answer. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for Denver, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at point guard. Murray, and then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Here's Paul. Here he goes. And it's sent back by Jokic. To the inside. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done. Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Booker outside. From outside the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Murray scanning the floor. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Bridges. And the Suns miss again. The Nuggets leading by 8. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Paul kicks to Bridges. Passes it to Booker. Over Murray. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Crowder with the steal. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Booker, and it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Suns trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Barton finds Murray. It's up a 3. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field. Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
Here's Jokic. No good there. Good work defensively by Crowder.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Fast break. Here come the Suns. And Ayton throws it down.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Back to Murray. 3-pointer. Knocks it loose. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. 9-point game. Charity stripe shot. Count it. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
For 3, Murray. Fires for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Murray's got 13.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Paul looking around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Murray up on top. He gets it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
You know, people sometimes forget.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
25.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself.
Assist goes
He
to
can orchestrate with the best of them. Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Connects from three-point range. The Nuggets leading by 9. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Morris, no good. The Suns shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Najee.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Bridges inside the three-point line. That one misses. Great tee that time from Green. Out left to the wing. And Forbes kicks to Morris. Pass to Cousins. Back to Morris. Bridges with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And it's Ayton missing. The Nuggets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Pass to Cousins. Back to Forbes. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Jeff Green on the wing. Here's Morris. Rebounded by Deandre Ayton. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Bridges. Chalk up 2 there. Bridges has got his first basket.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Back to Green. Bridges with the steal. It's 2-on-1. And Ayton throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And Bridges able to finish.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Jeff Green on the wing. Tries from 16. Ball's knocked loose.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he makes all 3. And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Here is Forbes. From the arc. Rebounded by Deandre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Bridges for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. For Denver, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Najee. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Booker. Bridges outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns for the lead. And it's Denver with the rebound. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Najee off target from outside. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. And Paul launches it from deep. Phoenix no good that time either. Morris looking over the floor with the drive. Gets it off. And that one released in time, but no good. And we wrap up the 3rd and looking to be an... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Monte Morris, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Green, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. On the wing, Bridges, back to Paul. Booker inside, Martin defending. A nice shot by Booker.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
There's the pass to Murray. He feeds it to Barton. And stolen by Booker. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Porter. And Ayton throws it down.
And with a good feel for the game, Booker sensed the right time to go for that steal.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here the step back. Murray, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And Jokic slams it in.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. Barton with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Rebounded by Deandre Ayton.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Lob pass to Gordon. And stolen by Ayton. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Bridges kicks to Paul. For Murray. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Paul's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Oh, no one around him. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer. Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
On the wing, Booker. Ayton trying to break free. Denver grabs the miss. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Crowder, and right through it goes. Crowder's got it all tied up now for the Suns. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. For Phoenix, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. They're of 9. Ayton with it. Now guarded by Porter. With three, Booker. And they get it back. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a three-point Suns lead.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Here's Jokic. That one doesn't go. Now the Suns take it the other way. Ball outside. Misses from close range. The Nuggets shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns, a fast break. The ball.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Barton passes to Jokic. Lob pass to Gordon. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball outside. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the wing. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. And the Suns lead by 7. Here's Gordon.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. It was up for grabs.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. And it's the Suns to start out. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4. Now here's Powell. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
And a deep 3 from Paul. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And another superstar season for Luka Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his second season. You think he's topping out?
At age 22? I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy can be.
Outside for Booker. There's the triple. Can't get it to drop. And it's Dallas the other way. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. Sinks the tray.
Well, Deandre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Doncic up top. He's guarded by Paul. Launches a 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Three-point field goal.
Phoenix is gone, only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Paul from deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Pass to Doncic. Powell, a screen on Paul. A nice shot by Doncic.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now here's Crowder. Up and over Doncic. Good D by Doncic. It's a 6-point game. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Here's Paul. Looking to win the run. Bullock puts it in.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Powell with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Doncic. Again, Dallas.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Paul against Doncic. 4-3. Doncic with a block.
Well, Luka Doncic more than capable on the defensive end because he has size and smarts, and he sends that one back.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. A minute 31 left in the opening quarter. The 3 is up. And the Mavericks, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's a 3 from Paul. That won't go either for Paul.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
For 3, Booker. The shot off that time, and it's Dallas the other way. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. 44 seconds left in the opening quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
For three, Booker. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Here's Bullock. And Booker pulls it down. Pass to Bridges. Here's Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Over Brunson. And he recovers it. That'll count. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 14. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
On the court right now for Dallas, we've got Dwight Powell. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. Doncic with a block. Outside Finney-Smith. Paul with a steal. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Pass to Booker. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
A part of that is recognizing the spacing, and Booker so good at finishing on the break.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Jacks up a 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Finney-Smith's got 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Paul passes to Crowder. Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. Here's Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Bridges. And the tip in on the offensive boards. Bridges has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, I think effort might be the calling card of Mikal Bridges. This guy is willing to hit the offensive glass. All about how much do you want it.
And Doncic launches from deep. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Here's Booker. Mavericks with a rebound.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Here's Brunson. It's tipped.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Shooting for Dallas. Dwight Powell.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Count it. Good.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
With the step back.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Here's Paul. And too long on the shot.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Oh, a really deep 3 that time. Brunson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Crowder. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Now here's Paul to halt the run. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Lets it go from deep. Ayton passes to Paul. Takes the 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Paul with another miss. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. The shot no good. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Paul with it. Looking to get back on track. And that's 2 points on the layup. Paul's got 5.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Maverick ball. Maverick substitution.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They have a confident 20-point. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Ayton with a screen. Here's Booker. That shot is off. And the Mavericks go on the other way now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Bertans. And he makes it on the layup. Bertans has gotten his first bucket of the night.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
Fires at the elbow. That one rolls around and rims out.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Paul with it, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Mavericks with the rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Bertans. Here's Ntilikina. Dinwiddie with it. Tipped away. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Boy, it's incredible how many times Chris Paul has led the league in steals. This guy has active hands.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Dallas no good that time either. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
For Phoenix, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Paul's got 8.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest 3 because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
Bertans for 3. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Stolen by Bridges. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
How about the relentless effort on the backboards? Crowder utilizing his size to eat the window.
Right side Bertans. Green for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Green's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that 3 go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Left side Paul. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
52 seconds left in the third. Here's Ntilikina. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Booker. He has 7. Offensive rebound. Pass to Crowder. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Left side Brunson. Uncovered. And yep, it's good. Brunson's got 5 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Doncic outside. Shoots over Paul. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a double.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Mavericks. They've got Reggie Bullock, Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Doncic in at the point.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Crowder with it, guarded now by Finney-Smith. Fires from deep, and Crowder hits from deep.
Training his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Pass to Finney-Smith from deep. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Booker. Back to Crowder. Ayton in the high post. Here's a 3 from Paul. That's tipped. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Powell for 3. Dallas no good that time either. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Paul. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Paul's got 13 in the second half.
Well, the mid-range is always a good option for Chris Paul.
Right side Brunson. Back to Doncic. The 3. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight. It's Booker on the wing. Fires the 3. Powell pulls it in.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Finney-Smith. Fades and shoots. And it's Doncic missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Dallas has got just 1 of 6 threes to go in the fourth. Doncic outside. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown. Doncic has got 24 points.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
From deep three-point range, offensive board, second shot opportunity, and it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in.
Well, you have to love Deandre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Doncic outside. That three's off the mark. The Suns running out of time. Outside Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
1:46 left to play in the fourth quarter. And Doncic launches from deep. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Brunson. Off target from outside. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Open shot from Brunson and counted from 19 feet away. And the Mavericks lead by 11. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Doncic with it. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Booker for 3. That shot off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And here's Doncic. 27 seconds left in the final quarter. This one for 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Now Paul. And so it's Dallas winning this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Dort.
Dave.
Good evening to you.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And Brent in this one, terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams. Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
That one's not going to go.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Bridges outside. Fires top of the key. Phoenix no good that time either.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Doubled by Bridges. Mitchell wide open. Gets a very good look and converts.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Paul kicks to Bridges.
Phoenix foul. Mikal Bridges. That's his first personal foul.
And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. From downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense. But his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons. And Jay Crowder moving into the open man.
Conley against Paul. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Mitchell's got 5 points so far. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Paul for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Spins. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gobert. Mitchell left side. Crowder with the steal. It's tipped. Stolen by O'Neal. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Pulls up for 3. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Booker driving inside. O'Neal with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, you've got to respect the range of Bogdanovic. Has great shooting form and gets his shot up so quickly.
And here is Paul. After Bojan Bogdanovic getting his shot to go from deep.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Ayton with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
.131 left to play in the first quarter. And here comes the break. Knocks it loose. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Tries the spin move. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Jazz.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Bridges. No good, unable to end this run.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Ayton, the pass to Booker. Off target from outside.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Offensive rebound. Gobert. Bridges with the steal. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Back to Booker. No one near him. And the jumper is on the mark.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Conley feeling it out. Mitchell in the corner. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Suns.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Here's Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. The Jazz again can't hit it. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the...
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Paul outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 10. Ayton in the high post. Mitchell against Booker. Here's Ayton. Makes it off the glass.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark. Suns trail by 8. Here's Crowder, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And, Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship-caliber team.
Gobert pulls it in. And the pass to Mitchell. A 3 ball. He can't get that one, so Phoenix will take it the other way. Bridges misses. Jazz leading by 6. From deep. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
The fluid shooting motion of Devin Booker, so effortless.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. No good off the back of the rim. Suns trail by 4. Ayton with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Paul for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Bridges for 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Spins. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Phoenix no good that time either.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And O'Neal gets it to go. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Conley into the lane. Three-pointer. Pass to Gobert. O'Neal with it. He has 5. Offensive rebound. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 9.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
A nice shot by Booker. Utah shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Tries the spin move. 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 7. Booker with no one around, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Conley. And the layup is good. Conley's got his first bucket in this one.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You're gonna like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Suns ball.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game. And here's Booker from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. The drive by Mitchell. Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. For the 3. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Booker.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Spins. Shot clock at 5. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Ray, you always want Deandre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Suns trail by 6. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Stolen by Conley. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks. On the wing, Mitchell. Conley against Paul. Conley dishes to Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Kept alive. The kick out to Crowder. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz leading by 6. Mitchell outside. And it's denied.
More than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
And slam dunk by Gobert. Suns trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
No good from Booker.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Drills it from outside.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Paul for 3. That's a 2 from Crowder. That shot is off. And it's Utah the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Jazz leading by 9. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Conley into the lane. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
And so it's Utah bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They played the better game so far, but their work is... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Conley against Paul. And there's the call on Deandre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Suns on defense, trailing by 5. For 3, Mitchell.
He has not had the same focus we saw in that first half. Really struggling here in the second.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Mike Conley.
Team foul.
The Suns shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Paul looking over the floor. The 3-pointer, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Mitchell kicks to Clarkson. Gobert the pass to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline try, and no good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Nice move. And the shot falls short this time. Jazz leading by 5. And here's Mitchell from the arc. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. And that's 13 points for Donovan Mitchell. Clarkson against Paul. Booker outside. Fires the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And Booker kicks to Crowder. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Jazz. Eric Pascal comes in for O'Neal.
Eric Pascal.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Mitchell dishes to Clarkson. Now, here's Pascal. The drive by Mitchell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Paul passes to Bridges. Pascal with the steal. Mitchell in the corner. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And now a 12-point Utah lead. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Crowder from outside. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Gay can't hit. Suns trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Clarkson against Paul. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Tries the spin move. Here's Pascal. No good on the triple. Phoenix has gone ice cold from three-point land. 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Kicks it out to Gay. Passes it to Pascal. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Booker against Gobert. Paul outside. Outside Crowder. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. Bridges misses. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Utah.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Rudy Gobert.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker the bounce pass. On the wing, Bridges. Defended by Gobert. For 3, Booker connects from three-point range.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to. It's still dangerous.
And so it's Utah with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there was...
And you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Now here's Porter. 6 to shoot. Murray from outside. And Ayton pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Booker. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Jokic grabs the board. To the inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
On the wing, Crowder. Launches it. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Gordon can't hit. Tipped. Right side, Paul. Here's Crowder. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Murray, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 to start.
You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I'll tell you what he's doing really well and a much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing it, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And he drops it in from the low post.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Bridges against Porter. Booker with it. Here's Paul. Crowder outside. And here's Paul. Another shot. Oh, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Inside. And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Barton. Following the score by Phoenix. The Nuggets need to get one up. The open shot, Jokic. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Jokic embraces the pressure. He's terrific at keeping his composure and maintaining a cool head even when the shot clock is up against him.
Booker can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Outside Murray. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bridges passes to Paul. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Bridges with it. Checked by Murray. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He hits the second from the line. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Murray with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And another miss by Denver.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Gordon outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Baseline jumper. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Deflects the pass. Gordon with a steal. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Nuggets on top, up by.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Barton outside. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. And that misses. That would have put him up.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Bridges. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And here's Denver. Barton outside. Ayton against Jokic. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 5. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Ball from deep 3-point land. That one no good. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Bridges. Paul with it. Checked by Gordon. Here's Crowder. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Denver in the lead. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Porter, the pass to Jokic. Misses the 3. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. And then Porter with the dunk.
Boy, so agile and fluid at 6'10", finishing with an exclamation point. Porter Jr. Hard to stop this young guy.
Pass to Crowder. And we saw players like Jalen Green skip college and go straight to the G League with the Ignite team. Clark, now prospects are leaving high school early to go pro.
Yeah, and I think they should have that opportunity and right to choose that option if they feel that's what they want to do, B.A. Not everybody is going to be able to make it to the NBA, but some can actually forego college and get their NBA or pro career started earlier, and they should have that right and option.
Gordon finds Porter. Now Murray. Gordon on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Over Crowder. Shot is good by Gordon. Gordon's got his second basket.
Boy, I like seeing Gordon work on that jump shot of his. He's going to need to knock it down consistently at his position to be one of the best in the league.
And that one's good. Paul.
You can see they're starting to find their rhythm now. After a tough first quarter, they look much sharper.
Murray passes to Barton. Back to Murray. From the high post. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Murray's got his first basket.
In the mid-range, Murray can really make it happen now. He's just that versatile a scorer.
It's Bridges on the wing. Murray against Paul. And stolen by Jokic. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Ayton, a screen on Porter. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Rebound by the Nuggets.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Murray for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Here's Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the floor for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Morris for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Looking to get it going. Paul passes to Booker. Rebounded by Green.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
The Suns shooting just around 26% for the game. For 3, Booker. Counted from distance.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. About a minute played here in the second half. Takes a step back. Lets it fly. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 5 points. The Nuggets trail. Morris outside. Pass to Forbes. From the arc. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Over Morris. And another basket for Phoenix.
The ball control that Chris Paul has is fantastic. I mean, those dribble moves, and he's got a bunch of them, look effortless.
Out to the right wing. Here's Forbes. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And Bryn Forbes, a fantastic shooting threat, Clark. You know he's looking to hurt you from outside.
B.A., he is a laser. I mean, this guy's one of the best catch-and-shoot players in the league. Stays ready to hoist it up at all times and never lacks for confidence.
Paul against Morris. An open look for Booker. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
Pass to Cousins. And here is Green. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Booker for three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got his first points of the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And there's the lob, stolen by Ayton. Here we go, all alone. For three, Booker nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's gotten his third basket of the night.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Pass to Green. And the layup is good off the glass. Green's gotten 4 this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Booker, good.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Here's Forbes. There's 42 seconds left in the third. The three. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns leading. Booker for three. He got a piece of it, and he gets it back. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the line.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
So he gets them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Forbes. The three is up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And a deep three from Paul. Can't hit the step back Jay. Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns. He made a big impact. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the one. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Jokic, no good. And the Suns shooting only 35% so far. Barton against Booker. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Now Murray. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Here's Paul. No luck on that one. And it's Denver the other way. Porter the pass to Gordon. Back to Porter. Oh, got a piece of it. Gordon with a screen on Ayton. And here's Jokic outside. Hauled in by Paul.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Pass to Crowder. Going inside. Tipped.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Here's Booker. Porter pulls it in.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Barton's shot off the mark. The Suns have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Jokic with a screen on Paul. Pass to Jokic. 5 to shoot. And it's all tied up.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Bridges outside. From the elbow. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Paul with it. Checked by Murray. From down low, it's deflected. On the wing, Barton. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Murray. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Murray from outside.
You know, people sometimes forget what a pesky and physical defender Chris Paul is for a guy who's not that big. He influences a lot of shots out there.
Here's Gordon on the take, and he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Mikal Bridges.
First team foul.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Both free throws good from Gordon.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size, and I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
Here's Paul. Throws it up high. Ayton passes to Paul. Booker for 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Outside for Porter. He drops it from range. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Ball finds Ayton. Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Crowder with a steal. Down low. Nails the wide open jumper.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Outside Murray. Jokic the screen. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Back to Murray. Here's Jokic. 4 on the clock. From downtown, the Suns clear it. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It'll go on Michael Porter.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Bridges hits them both.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
Ball against Murray. On the wing, Porter fires the 3. The Nuggets with another miss. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Jokic. So a close game sees Denver taking the alley. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it never add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the three. Ayton dishes to Paul. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas with the ball. Here's Finney-Smith. His three-pointers off the mark. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. In the corner, it's Bridges. The shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. He was talking about the resilience of Chris Paul. Coach said no matter what you throw at him, even if they're down, he finds a way to win games. His will is strong. It's a tough matchup for sure. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
If you give Luka Doncic the mid-range jumper, he'll keep things simple and take it.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
The Suns shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first.
I tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and Deandre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Powell against Ayton. Powell kicks to Brunson. Doncic outside. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 5.
An easy option in the catch-and-shoot game. He normally has the ball, but proving he can play without it.
Paul passes to Bridges. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot. There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again. Mavericks leading by 5. And Brunson has it in the corner. Doncic dishes to Powell. Here's Booker. Here he goes. And that one drops.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, Luka Doncic so dangerous because when the 3-point shot is working, he becomes an impossible guard.
Paul kicks to Booker. Shoots over Brunson. No good from Booker.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bridges attacking. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
How about that drive from Mikal Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
And so he hits both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Paul. And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Johnson's got the ball. And then Johnson with the dunk.
You can see what an active, lurking defensive presence Deandre Ayton is. Nice play for his teammate there.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 11.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Paul. Great D that time from Powell.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Doncic, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Here's Doncic. over Paul. That doesn't go either for Doncic. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He comes.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get one.
And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And there's the pass to Booker. Over Brunson. No good from Booker. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standing.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
On the wing, Johnson. Brunson against Booker. The offensive rebound. Ayton kicks to Paul. Johnson for 3. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you, this guy can be an overwhelming force. Deandre Ayton, terrific, using his size to get the defender to commit.
Second free throw, no good.
Deandre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But, boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Suns have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And here's Doncic from the arc. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Mavericks. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. And here's Booker from the arc. Second chance effort. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. Deandre Ayton's timing, excellent.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. 3-point lead. Passes it to Brunson. And the 3 off target.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The drive by Booker. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you want to see Deandre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
Now here's Brunson. He kicks it to Powell. Over to the left wing. The 3 for Doncic. And the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got 20.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Oh, that's blocked.
Beautiful defense from Powell. Uses that impressive length to come away with that rejection.
Doncic outside. Here's the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. He was all alone on that one. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Misses from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
23.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Booker over Hardaway. No good from Booker. Bertans against Ayton. Bullock, plenty of room to knock down the shot. Bullock's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Dallas. Paul against Dinwiddie. Here's Ayton, and he uses the glass on the layup. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Marjanovic. Kicks it to Bullock. He takes it in, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 5. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Inside, here's Bertans. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Well, we talk about playing to your size. At 6'10", Davis Bertans got to make that look easy.
Spins, but drive by Booker. And then jammed down right as he goes over Marjanovic.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Outside Hardaway. They get it back. Marjanovic.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Suns trail by 5.
and on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons. Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
There's Dinwiddie. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Dinwiddie passes to Marjanovic. Booker against Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Drops in the tray. Dinwiddie's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
Paul dishes to Johnson. The three. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hardaway for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Paul driving the lane. The rebound by Marjanovic. For three, Bullock. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Pass to Johnson. Booker with a deep three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit. Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Shoots over Bullock. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
They get the rebound. Dallas moving the ball around. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bridges passes to Johnson. Booker looking around. From deep three-point range, that one doesn't drop.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for
the third quarter comes to a close. It's Dallas. They lead by 6. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Dwight Powell, Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. No good from Booker.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Brunson with a clean look. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Looking to end his cold spell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The ability to drive with either hand. Booker gets the defender on his heels, draws the foul.
Both free throws good from Booker. Dallas leading by 4. Brunson kicks to Powell. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 23 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that 3 go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Booker with it. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
And here's Brunson. Doncic outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Suns trail by 4. Booker outside. Offline with his three.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And here's Doncic from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got the lead up to 7 now for the man.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Johnson, the pass to Booker. Paul against Doncic. Lock at 6. From deep. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hits it from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Bridges outside. From deep. Kicks it out to Paul. Doncic with the block.
Luka Doncic more than capable on the defensive end because he has size and smarts, and he sends that one back.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 10-point game. Now the pass to Bridges. From deep three-point range, the Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. 1:16 left in the fourth. From deep. Rebound by the Suns. Now Ayton. Back to Paul. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside to stop the drought. It's good from long range. Bridges has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Bridges against Doncic. From deep three-point range, Bridges with the board. And so it's Dallas winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making